So, Rotorua, day 3. We're up early, baby. It is 6 AM and we're just heading down to this hot water geothermal little hot spring that they have in town here, and they've got a bit of a park centered around it. So we're just going for a bit of a walk before the bus takes off this morning, because we were out all day yesterday doing activities. We didn't have any time to have a look around. So let's suss out some hot springs. Let's have a geeze. Geothermal area. Tourists have been known to die here.
Ah.
It's cool.
Hot tub.
What's this?
Public.
Like foot spas.
Oh, right.
Sit there and dangle your feet in the hot water.
Where does the water come from? They pump it in or something?
I think so.
Must do. Pool temperature 100 degrees. Do not climb over or enter or bathe in the pool. Burns can be fatal. I just want to like feel it a little bit. Like
Have you
pinky.
stuck your hands in it?
Danger, keep to the tracks. Make sure you have your eyes open.
I can't imagine someone like this in New Zealand.
Go with this, Thomas. Got some air coming out the ground here. Absolutely smells.
That's lovely.
How'd you describe that smell?
Oh, that's tricky. That's about my stepdad's farts mixed with the negatives left on the IKEA shelf for about 5 days and shipped from another country.
Your stepdad's
great.
farts?
Yeah.
Sounds like a bully. Looks like a person in the water. Don't know how that got formed. Maybe by a person. Fell in and met his demise. Can you feel the warmth of the water?
I didn't.
Ah! 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 Nah.
It's not cold. It's not warm either. It's just around temperature.
We're going, champs. Having some breakfast. Not bad. I'm just the invasive tourist. Rotorua. This is my favourite town so far. Do you see lots of tourists from where you're from, Lara?
Hmm?
Do you see lots of tourists from where you're from? Not too much?
No.
No.
You?
Not interesting enough where you're from.
And
Yeah, sometimes.
yeah?
Yeah. We get the Asians who probably haven't seen the ocean in their life and they're like,
Yes.
whoa, the ocean! Taking videos and stuff. Probably what we look like.
Yeah.
Such a nice village.
In your house now. But
They don't do fences too much apparently.
that would be too much for
I don't think
me.
it's hot enough to like put a stove top on it and just like cook some.
On a hot day.
Naturally, yeah.
You did the GoPro on this. You didn't see anything recorded.
Pretty awesome little town though, eh? Yeah, You're just walking around like it's a park.
Yeah.
Someone's front yard. So here we have a lake. Let me just look up what this lake is called. So there's a massive island in the middle of this lake according to Google Maps. What lake is this called? Lake Rotorua. Go figure. Pretty nice. There's the island in the middle. New Zealand Arts and Crafts Institute. Tapuia. Kia ora experience. Tikiri. So I think we pulled up here. Now we're going to check out the geothermal pools of Rotorua. The proper ones. The big ones. You know what it is. Chi.
Every hour on the hour. We do not control the frequency, however. Do we have any questions about our advisors before we moved on? No worries. Everyone's ready? Side. What's going on here is actually the temperature as well of each bubbling area of mud. It's about 95 degrees Celsius. So that's basically boiling point. And to the outer edge of each boiling area of mud, or the outer edge of the mud pools, about 50-60 degrees Celsius. Short meter from the right now they're not playing. Right in the middle. Like this is their box. Oh yeah.
These rocks are actually warm. That's nice. You're right, so that first mud pool that we saw was about 6 to 10 meters deep apparently. And as the lady was saying, when the warriors would come back after battle, they would put the mud from there on their wounds, and that would help fight off like the bacteria and the toxins, and act as a heat / compression pack, and help the wound heal faster. Interesting stuff. Yes. Got some bubbling happening down in that hole. Steam coming out of these rocks. Very interesting. Lots of volcanic activity happening under the earth around here. Being an active volcano zone gives Rotorua a unique smell and distinct physical features. The famous rotten eggs is the sulphur smell of Rotorua is due to the presence of hydrogen sulfide in the atmosphere released as a result of geothermal activity. Another compound associated with geothermal activity is silicon dioxide. Wonder if I can make it up this path. Stop, this is not safe. You will be burnt alive in this little pond. Fucking Bob. Oosh. This was worth coming up here. This is sick.
Everything's really well fenced off until you get a bit closer to them. Because I'll be sensible. So we sat down last time we did it. Sat on the ground like maybe 5 meters away from one, and the ground is like, it's not on fire, but it's very warm still. Bloody hell. Pretty cool.
You felt the rocks over there?
No,
Just where they're sitting, bro.
Yeah,
they're actually pretty warm.
Yeah.
Pretty funny, bloody getting taken in these little car train things. We only walked like 200 meters to the springs, but needed some transport back apparently. Could have just walked back, but that was a fun little ride and we got a little lolly, so all part of the experience. So those three carvings in the middle, apparently from the 1800s. Pretty awesome, they've got some originals in here. So this is where they do their traineeships, which is fully subsidised, but you have to be of Māori descent, and they learn the trade of carving. So yeah, that's where they do their apprenticeship or traineeship for 3 years. And then over years it just gets bigger and bigger. That boy doesn't look very happy. What you coming into my land for?
And I like to break it down into two species. We have a fibrous species and non-fibrous.
Get those B-roll. B-roll.
Yeah, so that rectangular bit of wood there is how what the students carve on and how they're assessed.
Hello?
Hello?
Take off my hat.
Anyone there?
Sorry, I have to grab that back.
$22,000. One of the more modern chiefs with a top hat. So because the Māoris didn't have a written language, the way that they passed down information from generations was through song, dance, carvings and symbols. So that was their sort of language and way to communicate. Bit of neck training with that one.
That's all I got. Yeah, let's do that.
Pretty sure it's happened before on another trip. Well, I had a massive night and I fell asleep.
Trying to get away from people to get my A-roll in. Bloody hell. So basically, this is one of the bigger mud pits or mud geothermal activity sort of places around here. If I had to describe the smell, ooh, sort of mouldy, mixed with rotten eggs, farts, and you gotta wait till the steam hits you. That's where you get the good stuff. And then I'll be able to describe it a little bit more. Mouldy wet farts, I'd say. And it kind of looks like it as well. Whoa, that was a big one. So we're just coming up to the Huka Falls now. The source of the Huka Falls is Lake Taupō. Lake Taupō is the largest lake in New Zealand. Holy smokes! That is some raging water.
That'd be a rough ride if you fell on that, boy. That's the money shot, baby. Ooh. Haven't seen that much water moving before. That's something else. I wonder how deep that is. Woo! Just ran up that hill from the falls. Chuck a piss and come across this little precarious place just off the track. Got a bit of a drop there. A bit of a view of the falls. The track keeps going up the hill, but it'd be good to go up the top and see what it looks like. Oh, we've got a bit more of a track here. Let's see where this goes. Oh yeah, there's another viewing platform. I've gone a different alternate way, but I'm gonna get there my own way. Woo! T-Marty! I'm the man. I'll find the meanest places to view the waterfall. Way better than down there. That's caca. That's caca viewing platform down there compared to up here. Gee. Woohoo! Just arrived here in Taupō. So behind me we've got Lake Taupō, which, like I said before, feeds the Huka Falls. And behind me here we've got voted the coolest McDonald's in the world out of 35,000 McDonald's, because it's got the airplane out the front, which apparently you can go inside it. But so we've just stopped here for lunch to get some supplies for shopping supplies and snacks and stuff, because we're going on this this crossing hike tomorrow, which will take all the day, most of the day, 20k walk. So yeah, we'll stock up for that. And what else we got going on? That's what we're doing. Gonna look for somewhere to eat in town now. I'm not settling for McDonald's, but the girls are just using the bathroom, and yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, we're in the #1 Macca's in the world. I've got L&P on the menu. That's f***ing sick, bro. Gee. Down here at Lake Taupō, the water is so clear. Looks beautiful. Coming into Pack and Save. Gonna load up some snacks and whatnot for the trip, hiking trip tomorrow. Let's see what they got. I'll know it when I see it. Water #1.
Yeah.
Country. I told you about the one in Rotorua in 1886, Mount Tongariro, when it erupted.
Very cool
took out
town.
the pink and
On our way to Tongariro National Park. As we were coming to learn, our bus driver liked going rogue, as he put it, which meant
He'd go out of his way to show us hidden gems like this one that wasn't officially a part of the Top Deck itinerary.
The rocks are slippery, boy. This is not a good time to slip in the water. I got my phone in my pocket. And I dare say you'd be dropping under that waterfall real quick. Hello, fellow adventurers.